there, everybody. I'm doing a review today of Clementine from A Girl for All Time. This doll line intrigued me a lot. I wasn't really sure that I wanted to get into it because, you know, I'm very into American Girl, and this doll is 16 inches, which would kind of make her the right size for a little sister for the American Girl dolls. She's solid vinyl, which I wasn't sure if I'd like. So I held off and I held off and I held off. But despite myself, Clementine really won me over. I love her look. I love her time period. She's the girl from the 1940s. And when I read this book, I bought the book first, and I read the book, and the story was so good that I knew I would love the doll. So I got Clementine, and she is just utterly adorable. She stands very well. She's very poseable. She has joints in her elbows and in her knees, which make her very fun to play with. I've read other reviews where they're saying they're not very happy that these dolls don't stay in the posed position because she's strung. She just kind of pops back. And I understand that from a doll collector point of view. The fact that she doesn't stay with her elbows bent or her knees bent, I can totally understand it from a collector's point of view. You like to take pictures of your dolls running or whatever. But this is really supposed to be a play doll. And that's what, you know, I think more collectors have to understand. This doll was made by Francis Weeks to teach history and the Lowe family to her daughter and to children everywhere. And I just think that that's the best thing. When I was a little girl, I would love to be able to bend my doll's arms like this, and I would expect them to snap back because that's what a person's does. So we just have to keep in mind that, you know, as collectors, you know, we're collecting dolls that little girls are supposed to play with. For her hard vinyl body, I wasn't sure I'd like it, but she has a really, really good feel to her. She's a nice weight, and she's got this little dip in her back that is just perfect for the grip of a hand. And I have small hands, so like a little smaller than mine would just grip her absolutely perfectly. So this is the dress that she comes in. She comes in this beautiful box with a little extra, you know, explanation about her story and what dresses you can get for her, what clothes you can get. And I love the artwork. The artwork is beautiful. My husband asked why can't they make the picture look like the doll, but honestly, artist's interpretation. I like the doll better, but whatever. It's very, very cute. The box is great because it just slides right out, and there's no icky plastic ties sticking through her clothing, so she's got no holes in her clothes like a lot of dolls. That happens with so many dolls. Oh my gosh, the plastic ties. She was tied in very nicely, and she came out very nicely. Another thing about these clothes is that they are snaps and not Velcro. I love that. You know, and this belt, if you want to put this belt back on her, you have to buckle it. And I think that's a really good thing. I think we make things too easy sometimes. My son doesn't know how to unlock a door, but, you know, he can press buttons. He can do that code. I think we should keep things a little bit more difficult. You know, if you want to dress your doll, you're going to have to unsnap a couple snaps. But let's go on and look at the rest of the clothing for her. This is her land girl outfit because she is a refugee from the English Blitz. And she has to go, and, you know, her parents sent her off to the country to be safe. So she has to kind of do the work that they do out in the country. So she has a pair of jeans, and she's got these cute little boots that go with it. I love these boots. And this is her hair bow. Keep her hair out of her eyes while she's doing her work. That's very good. And this dress is a party dress, and it is just stunning, stunning material. And it comes with a chemise because girls wore chemise underskirts to puff out their dresses.
Isn't that crinoline?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Thank you, honey. Some guys know more about dolls than us girls. You're right, it is. The chemise is the undershirt, and thank you very much. And I love the just the way these clothes are made is just, they're so high quality. Everything is lined, and everything is just, the layers that went into this dress, you don't find things like this just anywhere. And again, we have snaps. It's stunning. And then she has a gorgeous boa and a very cute hair piece. It goes like this. It goes like this on her. Looks very cute. And these gorgeous shoes. I'm using gorgeous a lot. I have to think of another adjective because these clothes are just so beautifully made. Girl for all time stamped on the bottom. And then for little extras, in the story, her little brother gets a stuffed owl for Christmas. So you can buy Mr. Winston, which I did, and they come in these cute little bags. I love the way things are packaged. Again, on the clothing, the clothing comes in these boxes back here, these large boxes, and they are sewn onto the cardboard insert. Just one thread that goes through the clothes and into the cardboard insert, so you can just snip the thread and all of a sudden your clothing is there. No plastic tags or anything you have to snip. And I'm always so afraid I'm going to cut the clothing when I snipped off those plastic tags. So this is Clementine's dog, Oreo. He's named after an American biscuit that tastes like heaven. That's what it says in the book. So that's really super cute. But I am just completely entranced with this doll. Her hair is beautiful. Her eyes are not sleeping eyes, but her eyes are gorgeous. And I just don't think you would get that kind of depth with sleeping eyes. There's just something about her that she just begs to be played with. And she has, instead of a mark on her back or on her bum, she's got a Daughters of History mark on her body right here under the clothes. And I like that. I think that's really neat. You don't really see it unless you're looking for it. And I think she's absolutely wonderful. I'm looking forward to getting all the dolls from this line because they are all related. And that's the intriguing part about this line of dolls. All the girls are related. It starts with Matilda in the Tudor era, and it works its way down, and they're all in the Marchmont family line, which I think is very, very intriguing. Just doing an Ancestry.com and finding my relatives recently myself, I think it's very important for little girls to know where you came from, to have those family stories, and just to have those pieces, those slices of history that make you who you are. So I'm very enchanted with these dolls. I was very reluctant to get involved with them, but now that I have, forget it, I'm sold, and I'm going to have them all, much to my husband's delight. Right, dear?
You forgot her hat.
Oh, yes, her hat. She comes with this little felt cap that she wears on the train, and she looks just lovely. Little English girl, and I think she looks very, very English. And I love the position of her arms. She could put her hands behind her back and just look so cute, like she's waiting for the train. Just a beautiful, beautiful, high quality doll. A great doll to collect, but also a really great doll for any little girl to play with. I think that I would have loved this doll. She would have gone on many adventures with me when I was young and went on adventures. But she will be going on an adventure because I'm going to take her to Disney World with me this Christmas. We always go to Disney World for Christmas. And I'm going to bring her to Epcot and stand her in front of some English buildings and stuff. They have, England and Germany and all the different places. So she's going to come to Epcot with me and have a picture taken. So we are looking forward to that. I'm sure there'll be some video. But until then, I just wanted to introduce you to Clementine. And let me know what you think about her in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And thanks for watching.